They have.
Alrighty, well,
So for me, I'm looking at Dondo. Dondo's got to have a good game.
let's have a look, yeah. I mean, he obviously feeling confident. His hero ended up being the first pick at the end of it all in the draft.
And he's not...
What's he got?
And he's not the worst countered, right? Like, most of the time, I feel like they did protect him, right? They banned Clock and Shadow Demon, but I feel like most of the time you see a first 2 Primal Beast, there's going to be, like, maybe not Venom, but lots of different ways to disrupt his charge and stuff like that, so... Doesn't look the worst.
I see both teams here just sort of checking out the early mid-board position.
Interesting.
Trying to get that information hit.
I'm looking forward to this one. Looking forward to see how much aggression we're going to see coming out from the Dire Squad, who are all tagged up as a different name. I love it. We got the 3 Geek Fang boys, we got the Level Up, and then we got LXG.
Yeah, they got like completely different squads, yeah. At least, yeah, it keeps it easy because on the Radiant bait, they are all labeled. Well, actually, no, Mary isn't.
Almost,
so.
yeah, almost.
Actually, even Focus is. In fact, we've got Level Ups on both sides here. Focus and Lorenoff. But indeed, to point out as well, it is indeed Lorenoff. Lorenoff, I think, just at the moment, his Steam nickname is Uragi.
All right, let's get this one underway. Let's see what we get going off. Standard lanes looking to be placed. No... Out of the... No, I say no strange starting items or anything like that, but Luna's, I guess, is a little bit not normal.
No, that's true. I don't think you ever see that. Because what you normally get sort of like the 2 components of like a Wraith Band or something, or maybe like there's some sort of full wand and branch stat build.
Yeah.
But yeah, going for the Band of Elven Skin.
Wants really early treads, which when you're playing with IO, it can benefit the IO way more, right? A Wraith Band on you does nothing. Treads on you for your IO's zooming. It's way more beneficial, so that's kind of cool. I don't know if maybe that's something they talked about or thought about, but I like looking at starting items.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll be definitely worth keeping a check on what time Olnet actually does get the treads out then, with sort of just going for the straight rush. So if he does get them out at a super fast timing.
My lane to watch is probably the bottom lane. I think mid, you know, it's exciting, the 1v1 kind of thing, but I think that he should be able to hold his own as long as he doesn't make a big mistake. Top, kind of passive, bottom is kills. Right, this is where we're going to see either mistakes happen where the techies misses his jump, gets stunned, and gets focused by Eidolons, or they have the burst potential on the side of the Geek. So, let's see where it goes. I think this is a tough one for Focus, personally. I think the harassment is insane. Techies just... He just hits you. You just
I mean, he's going to take a lot of damage here, because, I mean, Force will probably commit with the Who Stomp, right?
Yep, and the other... And the other beautiful thing about this combo now, in the past, it was just, you know, yeah, Centaur Techie's great. They both blow each, you know, they both do tons of damage. Now you go Veil on the Centaur, so it amps all of Techie's up, too. So yeah, Focus drops very low.
Big damage trade. How are they doing on the regen in this lane? Mary's got, well, a set of Tangos and a couple left on Focus. They have a bit to deal with that, but yeah, it's only going to get harder to deal with, especially once the level 2's hit. And, oh, nicely placed there by Narman. Never mind. Connection onto Focus. Just consistently keeping him low. Well, I mean, when this could be a lane right where we get some tower diving.
Yeah, oh no, absolutely. This is gonna, I'm telling you, this is a lane to watch. This is it's constant kill threat all the time. The new sticky latch radius just always hits. It feels like so.
Level 2 is it. I mean, yeah, Mary's got to be careful. Get in with one of the bombs and then blast off.
Stonebank so far doing excellent up top, that base damage differential versus the Luna. He's getting a couple more last hits here. Just playing that farm-y farm a little bit.
Looks like he's going to have the lane pushing into him as well, so...
Oh, bomb, bottom, Mary.
I mean, they've got the concoction. It's going to hold back Force.
Oh, he held on his double edge there.
You think he could have got it
right away? He didn't use it right away. I mean, Enigma's sitting at like 70 HP. I think if he used it at the start, maybe. It's close.
I mean, I guess if he used it, he would have died in return to the Alchemist. So maybe, I mean, maybe it could have just been a situation indeed where he just didn't realize he could have gone for the kill. But maybe he didn't want to go for the kill because he didn't want to feed the Alchemist a solo kill.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't want to also just kill the heroes, right? You get the Enigma super low and the now can't lane, so yeah, there's always thought process. Focus, we'll be able to claim that Healing Lotus. That's, I mean, pretty necessary down here. He's still getting, he still has 12 last hits, so not too shabby, but constantly under kill threat.
And they got to be so careful. Stepping up here, the two of them. I mean, if Narman gets a jump in, should be a kill, especially with level 3 hit force holding the point, just in case.
Yeah, Dendy.
It's going to be all right. Not quite enough to hold him back. Down bottom, they'll make the attempt. Again, we'll be able to survive through it here, the two of them on bait. They'll trade back a little bit.
Not bad. I mean, they're
surviving
low,
the attempt.
They're surviving it every single time. I thought Focus would have died at least once here so far, so not too shabby. Going for that belt of strength, just a gauntlet taken up, buying raindrops, doing anything he can to survive now. Early move.
Yeah, attempt on mid. Let's see how well this is read by Lorenoff. Eidolon's coming in.
Look at that.
Yeah, trying to
that's
snipe
annoying.
But he will still,
like
of course,
that.
get it anyway. Top lane, they'll try and bully Stonebank a bit whilst he's left on his own, but he's super beefy. He's got the double braces. These two heroes aren't going to be right-clicking him down anytime soon.
No, the lane does get a little bit harder for Stonebank now, I'd say, because level 2 aura is online, and I think the treads are now done. So should see, he's still CSing fine, but should see Stonebank get slowed down a little bit here until nighttime hits. Then perhaps they have kill threat onto the Tayo. But speaking of before that, Stone.
Yeah, this Luna does dart hit super hard with the treads done. It's early in that backup of Io. Buffing them up.
Does Force have his item now? He does.
They're going to make an effort on this. Yeah, Norman's ready to jump, and that'll do it. Been a difficult lane here down bottom in terms of just bait having to be very careful in how they don't feed the kills. And they've been doing very well up until this point, but finally, Tickles, they as a team, they do find that opening, get the first blood.
Let's watch Dondo for the counter ganks pretty soon. I mean, right now he's farming a stack, which is beautiful for him, but look at how low these heroes are getting bottom. This could be some nice counter gank rotations that Dendy sends up for, since they're constantly getting low for the kill.
Attempt there to set up with a Malefice into Concoction, but not quite close enough on the out, so won't happen. Quick reset for Narman, he'll head back to base.
Nighttime's been hit. Stonebank is a bit scary now top, so they have to play a little bit more defensive depending on the lane positioning up here with the Io Luna. Especially when Primal Beast is off the map, then that's when those constant ganks can happen, so. Dendy's still only 5, Lorenoff. He's about to hit that 6, so should have a bit more survivability. He's gone for the Falcon Blade first, so I'm still seeing a bit of variety of builds, but I guess he wants to tank up a little bit here in the mid lane also.
Dendy's got to be careful. I mean, if Lorenoff hits the 6, could go for a setup under the tower.
Got Buddy's 6-minute rune. Good spot.
Lorenoff. Has he got enough mana to finish this kill? He should have,
he
right?
should.
I think Stamana's looking pretty dead. And Lorenoff will grab that one. Very easy pick up there, takes out the Rubik.
Nicely done, and it's on the way to his bounty rune. Would you look at that? Efficiency.
He's going to be able to keep his mana in a pretty good spot. Nice little kill for him to find that. Narman setting up the warding around this mid lane. Going for Dendy, still pretty tough. He's Primal Beast, he's got quite a bit of HP to go through, but they're going to try it. Lorenoff, in with the lead-in, jump forward, Dendy tries to charge away, but indeed the jump's there in time, puts a stop to it. Another kill here for Tickles around the mid lane. Lorenoff getting some early action here, 2 kills already on the Storm.
Very nicely done there from Narman. Perfect connection, but now might lose his rune for it. Look at Stomanen, gets the kill bottom, he's racing.
Oh yeah, they dropped both scans on that Dire. They were like, scan, scan. Somebody's coming. And indeed they were. Stomanen, he gets it. And
right.
yeah,
So
should be fine to get out. He needed that as well. We're starting to fall low on the levels, Stomanen. After that
yeah, I mean, it's 3-1, but that Wisdom Rune kind of doesn't even things out, but makes things a little bit crisper there. It's just Dendy who's behind now. That whole gold differential is pretty much Dendy having that trouble from that mid rotation now.
Bottom. Should be fine, but of course once that level 6 is there for the Centaur, they will be looking to dive. Mary hovering around the mid, trying to find their way towards the 6, just taking the 5. Can't really do too much aggressively onto Lorenoff. It's not going to be easy for Bait to really set up onto this Storm right now.
You need Stonebank. If you want to go for the Storm, he needs to make the rotation and use double silence or double whatever with his Hunter, with his ulti. So as long as they keep tabs on Stonebank, which they were, the Storm should be safe. So as soon as they see him, they back away a little bit, and they should just be safe to sit back and farm.
See if you
Luna's
can make
gonna
the
definitely explode with farm now. She's got all the space in the world.
yeah out of this Luna and Auk, who's able to make the most of that.
Yeah, we'll have to see who gets their map pressured more. I feel like for the early game, Bait's map looks like it's gonna get pressured a little more. So let's see how they react. Because Mary and Stomanen is still kind of low level.
It looks like Laurinov wants to get involved. Oh no, okay, he's just
With
gonna clear the stacks up.
That is.
They get his way
I love
towards
the
that
build.
Witchblade.
I love the build from the IO. Just straight Soul Ring. No funny business. Just pump up that mana. And they've got the Nighttime Aura, so 21 extra damage. This Storm, he hits hard. Sitting for over 100 damage plus those Overload procs. Dendy.
This is the invis. He's gonna have to help out. And there it is. He's in with the grab. He comes in, Stonebank ready to turn, but the Stampede's there. And that is going to be enough to get Laurinov out of the range of the silence. See with the wraparound focus, looking for the concoction, they'll have to let Tickles go. They'll leave the Eye behind, Tickles will fall, Stonebank, not quite enough mana to continue diving for more. Yeah, look at it, Force must have just hit the 6 to get that Stampede to save his Storm. That was close.
And he might go down bottom. They're making another move. He's tanky though, so let's see if they have enough. I don't think so. That was a nice play from Dandy. Patience sitting in the invis, grabs the Storm right after the pull, and it's just a 3-man pounding kind of going on. So that could have been devastating there. A good little Centaur ult to escape them. As they'll be still okay now. And Luna gets the time to just sit in the jungle and farm. Well, Alk, he did react a little bit, right? So any time that you spend moving away, that's where it's going to be like, oh, that farm will ping pong back and forth between the two of them.
I mean, typically, sort of how do Auk's and Luna's timings go against each other when they're both having an even game?
Alex is usually quite a bit faster, but Luna starts to accelerate very quick right afterwards. It's like you're kind of on a timer a little bit as those Alks. But you do hit those timings just a bit faster. Just now, are you going to get that map open for yourself? Relocate's going to start being online. Map pressure's going to start to kick in a little bit more with that aura. But, I mean, so far, Focus, he's still holding his own. The Relic's going to be done.
Are they going to look to try and dive in? But Dendy is here to help out. Further TP's coming in. Focus won't get the stun off in time. And the grab's there from Dendy. And with the burst from the Fade Bolt, they'll do it. They'll take down Force. Telekinesis onto Laurinov. No further lockdown available, though, so Laurinov can walk away. Bait making good reactions and making sure that Focus is not to be punished under his tower. Keeping their Auk safe.
It's all about that Alchemist. Really nice moves. Again, Dendy, Hasterin this time around. He's, his farm is suffering a little bit because of his movements on the Primal Beast, but, hey, if you're protecting your Alchemist, he's going to have his Radiant stun, and then you've got your timing to fight around it, so...
They're bringing 4 heroes down bottom once again. Tickles. They really want to put the pressure in onto this tower and into this area that the Auk has been having to himself for quite a while now. Focus.
I'm wondering if the Luna's going to get involved earlier, or if she's literally just going to PvE fully until Manta pretty much is done. Alright, here comes the rotation. Bait. Making the move, Mary. Smoke gets broken.
Then he's going to try and start this. For Force, they've got good stun control here with the telekinesis
Reload.
and the concoction. They try and take him out, but it's not in time. As Bait, they get the kill. Should be able to get this IO as well. And they're able to sort of secure any sort of tether way out. Narman and Laurinov trying to hover about, but Dendy's in with the ult. They've got the control. Take down Tickles.
He actually gets a pretty nice deal. He's got the Hoof Stomp, so... Extra bit of lockdown. Anything you can get here versus the Storm is going to be important. A 2k lead now for Bait. Playing really nicely defensively around their Alchemist. Now they have someone fully to play around. Radiance is done, and the supports are there for the levels, too. Or the levels are there for the supports, sorry.
There's been a few times that Tickles have really tried to bring the numbers down bottom, but neither times really worked out for them.
No. And Stonebank, he showed what build he's going for, so... Bit, I don't know about bit different, but it's a Mage Slayer build on a Night Stalker, so not something that, obviously we used to see by any means. He's tanky. That front line is going to be perhaps a bit difficult to get through.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Laurinov. He really wants to go again down bottom. Let's see if they get away with it this time. They're going in for Focus. They've got to be careful of the Enigma. Mary stepping up. He's got the black hole. He'll drop it. locks down Lorinoff. Lorinoff, he's gone. The rest of Tickles, they've got to run. Stonebank in with the ult, chasing out Narman. He's in on top of them with the silence and the slow. The Stampede is there, but Stomanen, has he got the Fade Bolt? It's going to be back up in a second. Finishes off the job. Bait.
And Tickles.
Two of them, and indeed IO also not getting out of this. I mean, once again, this area of the map not proven to be a good place for Tickles to head towards, but they're trying it over and over again. It's not working out for them. Bait, they're getting everything from this.
Hey, they're owning. It seems like they just know that this play is going to happen. It's like they know these 4 or 5 heroes are coming. Mary makes it look easy. He's like, oh, I black hole. You have no way to cancel. No one has the distance stun. Ah, it's big.
Yeah, this is slowing down Tickles' game significantly. Should be fine, but still a bit of damage to be done into Lorinoff.
He wants to get some kills, but every single time there's just a force right next to him. If he goes up that hill, he could just die. Going from a different angle now.
I mean, they're once again coming down. I think last time they had the 4, this time they've sort of got the full 5.
All right, they're bringing Luna. They're like, we need more. And Luna does provide quite a bit more. Now Black Hole is down as well, too, so it looks like this one, Bait's going to give up. But man, they've gotten so much out of the map here just playing on that defensive route.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Luna's still keeping up, though, right? 600 behind that Alchemist. Still very, very good farm. Level 12 as well on her. A bit ahead of the Alchemist on levels, at least. But supports now on Bait. They're just a bit more farm now than their counterparts, and they've got some pretty good spells to steal. Very good defensive positioning, too. They're always just, I feel like they're sitting behind their cores perfectly. Shaman's sitting behind Stonebank. Mary's just sitting behind Dendi at all times, waiting for counter ganks. And so far, that's kind of been the name of the game for them.
Tickles pretty much consistently keeping Dakalis with Lorinoff, just in case Bait do try and set up anything on him. But yeah, it looks like Bait are indeed just happy to play on the reactive right now. Not looking for any aggressive moves themselves. Happy with the space that Focus is getting. And happy with the knowledge that if Tickles do try and come running at them, last few times Bait have really managed to respond in a very nice manner.
Yeah, they've gone perfectly. They know Lorinoff's the one who's just the only one who can jump in, right? I think now maybe Tickles is waiting till that blink is done for Centaur, because their initiation just 2 times in a row it's been broken where Storm just, you know, jumps and almost dies or does die. Come on in, cute little lift. But yeah, Force, he's about to have Blink Dagger, so perhaps we're going to see them look for another fight after that's finished up. But yeah, 4K lead now for Bait, just off of this little bit of downtime.
Radiant are scanning.
Blink now finished up for Alchemist too. He is definitely quite scary. I like that he went this route too.
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah, when he's got the BKB, I mean, I think, you know, that's when we'll really see Bait themselves start to just go barreling down the lanes at Tickles. They're going to jump in aggressive and force Tickles into these fights. A situation of the game where Tickles are still kind of trying to play a bit of a recovery game after a rough start. Jump in on the mid. They've got the lockdown. Has it enough damage? It's going to be the relocate that does bail him out of there. But as you can see, it's close. You know, at this point, if there's not a relocate, he's dead every time.
Yeah, and they like almost saw him. Look at that ward. I feel like it was like just on the edge of seeing the eye. That would have been very close for them to even stop it. But either way, they get a kill. And immediately swinging toward top, while also Stonebank throwing the scan bottom. He knows that they're set up for a gank here. Well, they know exactly.
They're bringing in TPs.
Okay.
Whoop. Force tries to jump, but yeah, Stonebank was immediate there with the silence. Narman tries to bait Dendi into the mines here, but it doesn't matter. Dendi's too tanky. Gets the kill, heads over to help them to take out Force.
That wasn't even close.
No, it really wasn't. I mean, Tickles, it definitely feels like they're kind of running out of options. There's multiple moves now that just have not been working out here for Tickles against Bait.
All their aggressive plays have actually hurt them more than helped them. Every single time, it's just been answered perfectly from Bait, up to 6K. And it's been exactly what I was like, at least toward the end, what Bait was doing, just sitting behind each other, right? They're just playing defensively, and it's working beautifully. Glimmer finished up for Stomanen. Drums finished up for Mary, going for Vlad's. They're hitting some very, very nice timings. And Stonemonin is terrifying now at this point. Or, sorry, Stonebank is terrifying at this point now. Blink and the Mage Slayer level 13. This Storm in almost every situation could just die if he tries to go for him. Or just do no damage.
We're looking for focus.
Okay. Be a big one.
Should be able to burst him. He gets the rage off. Doesn't matter. Burst is there. They get the kill. They're also going to try and go for more, but mate, they have turned up and they're ready to turn. Dendy comes crashing across to run over Ducalis. There's now Tickles, but they've got to start to fall back a little bit. It's Dendy pushing forward. Tickles on the retreat. That should be everything said and done. The rest of them will get out of there. So not a bad trade for Tickles. They do get that Alchemist kill. They only lose the Aya.
Best situation that's happened to them all game, to be honest, right? Getting that kill set up, forcing Heroes top. Because now that next fight, it could be very complicated for them unless they get the chain stun and kill Heroes. The BKBs are coming out already, Owen. Dendy's pretty much got his done. Stonebank's got his at least one component, and the Alchemist pretty much has his done too. This next fight's going to be so complicated for the side of Tickles.
Yeah, babe, we'll keep the pressure up now. Into the Roche pit. Not going to be any sort of contest here from Team Tickles. They're not in the area at all. Focusing on getting their own sets of items out next. I mean, we're looking towards the Kaya Sanj on Lorinov, just trying to beef up and survive through these jumps and silences. And Ornette, he's still a fair bit of away from his own BKB. It's going to take him a fair bit of time. Same thing we said for Force. So this Roche will be there. Some bait, definitely having the chance to push down some tier 2s. Get a lot done with this Aegis.
Yeah, next upcoming fights are going to be very complicated. Centaur is, at this point now, very fragile. And if you go in once, you probably can't reset and do what you want to do at this lineup now at this point when you're behind. Is jump, kill somebody, reset, go again. If you jump in, you're committed now versus this lineup on bait. And playing to the DD, or playing into those BKBs, yeah, things are going to be complicated for your supports to have much impact now, especially that techies. See if Luna can do it, but things are starting to get more and more complicated, it feels like, for her.
It really needs that BKB.
Yeah.
So bait, they will start to split up again, so not immediate action on the push. So they can settle for the Tormentor first.
Gonna get him. Mary, careful. And Mary will get it. That's probably one of the better ones, to be honest with you. Really like that one, this game.
I don't know.
Prefer that over the Rubik.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that extra sort of bit of control. And,
it's nice. It helps.
Nice, yeah.
And it helps you even split push too. You can just pop stun on waves on the side stuff too. This is a cool one. Pretty sure. So BKB done for Dondo. BKB almost done for Stonebank, and BKB done for Focus. Timings are hit. Might have to kind of stall and play the map here on the side of Team Tickles and just kind of wait until that Aegis goes down and maybe look to force some BKBs or something. Or just try to catch heroes that are split up off the side before they can get those BKBs off. But difficult to do so. But they do have good pickup off on their lineup. So as long as they can get the catch, they still can kill some of these heroes.
We'll take that.
I'm just surprised this Luna's keeping up still. He's been left alone, right? But keeping up with an Alchemist who's absolute free farm. He's only 1600 behind. That's pretty good.
Down bottom. They're trying for the jump on Mary. They will get him.
Okay.
Stonebank's trying to chase out Force, but Force is already out with the Stampede. They will, of course, leave and lose Nama here on the behind.
He does a lot of damage.
I think, yeah, you're right. I mean, he's getting him anyway, so they do actually get both of those kills. So unfortunately for Tickles, back to making moves that Bait are able to punish and come out on top of. 2 for 1, they only lose their Mary. Enigma, it's a fair trade completely there for Bait. They love it.
Yeah.
BKB is going to be pretty much out for Stonebank after that.
I think he's gonna be that big difference maker. Like, yeah, they have the advantage right now. But Luna's still farming, so there's still that chance of like the Luna versus Alk. I think Stonebank's gonna be that like secondary big carry. He is getting so much done on this map. He's so farmed. Full BKB is done too. That is death for your supports. Your supports can't get away from him. Even the Storm has issues, so having a phenomenal game on this Night Stalker. Kind of all of Bait is having an excellent game so far. Dendy, who sacrificed his game a little bit to protect his Alchemist, is neck and neck with the Storm, so. But this Luna, she still feels confident getting all this farm, keeping up the pace.
Yeah, 1 minute and a half on the Aegis left. I mean, when that comes to an end, and on the side Tickles, they'll have that BKB done probably on Luna. So they could try once again to sort of group up as 5 around the Luna, see if that starts to make a bit of a difference in these fights.
They'll have double BKBs, I think, right? Yeah, Luna and Storm should have it finished. Centaur's still going to be a bit poor, but up top, the jump, Lornoff.
And the silence. Stonebank was able to TP over and be there just in time to provide enough damage to take Lornoff out before that relocate comes in. Unfortunately for Tickles, that's most certainly going to mean that he goes down as well. Really quick moves, and yeah, nice TP there from Stonebank. Made sure he was there just in time as required to keep these kills coming in for bait. 16-5. And the mid, they're happy to drop the black hole for this one. Lockdown force, no chance of a stampede out of this as they pick up a 3rd kill. Stonebank dominating. Bait continuing to rule the map.
Just one step ahead, as it's been all game. Feels like they're always just that one little bit ahead of movements. Again, they get the catch onto Lornoff. This is it's only been 2 times, but it feels like those 2 times are so impactful.
Push out, I believe that's the full AC coming out for Focus. I bet they've hit a really strong point of the game 18. Right now.
Yeah, Enigma with Vlad's also top. IO porting in, Focus in the area.
There's the Aegis timing, but I don't think Bait are going to care too much. They're still going to feel as strong as ever here with the lead that they have.
Yeah, and Luna, a BKB is online. Let's see if she can make the difference. So far, it's been Bait 90% of this game. She's still keeping up in farm, but is it actually going to make any type of difference in the big fight? We'll have to see. I mean, Bait are just killers right now. Look at Stonebank's positioning. They seem to have an idea. They were pinging out where the Storm was, but just going to commit for tower.
Well, they're on the hunt, Team Tickles, but not going to be finding anything down there. Just set up for some pressure themselves. It's top tier 2, of course, going down very, very quickly here with the AC on Focus.
They're durable. It's going to be the issue for the Luna, is getting through these tanky front lines. This Alk, this Primal Beast, this Night Stalker.
Fortification comes out here from both sides. Olnit will manage to finish the tier 2 down bottom. He's going to have to get back for the defense here, almost certainly forced. Trying with the setup here, but the Glimmer's out on a Focus. He's able to get the BKB off and he walks away. Clips was popped for this. Bait, they're able to kite it out. We're seeing the attempts here from Team Tickles to continue to chase and punish as the BKB comes to an end. Lornoff, he's in with his own BKB. They'll go for Mary.
Mary's down.
They'll take Mary down, but there's a stolen stampede here, which does actually allow Focus to get far enough away, allows him to blink out, and I think with that, he's actually going to be safe on this. So, Stonebank in there.
Flanking. Is he looking
I don't think he can go back in, can he? There's 4 of them.
I don't think so.
5 of them, sorry, yeah. I mean, maybe if they start to split.
Oh, maybe if the techies... Yeah, he can
go for Narman. And he will get that, so Stonebank able to get back in and get the kill. Can he actually get out? Yeah, he's got BKB still. He also has TP, so BKB, TP out.
It's ending.
Nah, he's fine.
Okay.
He's perfectly fine. He is out of there. So again, Bait, they come out on top, and yeah, clutch steal there from Stamanen with that Stampede, allowing Focus to get out alive.
That was the moment for Team Tickles to kind of come back in everything. That Stampede may have actually just saved everything. Because if Alk dies there, that's where the pinata, that's the pinata kind of explodes. If Luna gets the kill, things could quickly start shifting. Great steal. They do get away. And that was not the BKB used by Luna, but BKB used by Storm at least, if I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Full bash round now for Focus. Gets his next time done after that.
And a full Shivas for Dendi. Really, really good this game versus that IO. Incredibly tanky now. As if he wasn't already, but even more so. And a really big item also picked up for Focus, besides just neutral item, right? So he had the Light Collector, which is I think an item that I think people overlook a bit, it's actually really good, but he now has Vindicator's Axe, which is insane, especially versus this lineup of stuns. Conda finished up for Luna now, too. The burst, if they can get some good angles, like this Luna is still scary. Some of these squishier heroes will just detonate. This Enigma in particular, this Rubik. Last fight, Mary had to be a little bit more careful with his position. He died to like 2 hits.
Radiant are
I mean, what do you think about this anyway? Like, is the Kanda build on the Luna, is it the build, or do you think people are sort of doing it too much? On I thought they're going to start the fight here, as they're going to go straight in for Dendi. Dendi's able to pot the BKB, keep his distance. Mary does have the threat of the black hole.
Stone Eclipse.
Oh, and focus. He's back in. They get the jump in onto Onet. Ducalis tethers across, but they're going to lose the carry. Onet goes down. Dendi's in with the grab on towards Lorinov. Lorinov did have the BKB off. He's able to get just back towards the fountain in time. Nearly ends up ticking out. But that's the 2 of them bullied back. Onet, of course, did spend up. I believe to finish that counter. He's got no buyback, so that's the full racks gone. Bait continuing to really crush them in. Now 13k lead and a set of racks.
Too much damage. Even BKB just gets shredded in seconds. They all hit so hard here on Bait already. Stolen Eclipse, I don't think it actually ended up clipping too much. I think maybe 2 or 3 of the beams hit onto that Luna before BKB. Anything matters though. They do get the kill, and that was a pretty one-sided fight there. Bait looking really, really strong now. There doesn't look like to be the damage to go through these tanky cores. They get this, you know, the supports are squishy. They're fragile on the side of Bait, but these cores are just too tanky. Luna, Storm don't have enough to go through them. That's impressive stuff here from Bait. I did not expect them to be looking this, like,
That's looking really
this
nice,
coordinated.
yeah.
I mean, yes, they've been playing together for a while, but coordinated. Like, Dendi just playing very sacrificial, sitting behind his team, not dying much while playing sacrificial, ensuring that his Alk has a good game because of those moves early.
No, it's looking good. It's looking good. I mean, the sort of the way they started and ended the draft has just ended up being perfect, right? The fact that they got that Primal Beast and first pick, and it ends up being a good enough game for Dendi to be able to take it mid and crush with it and get that last pick for Stonebank. Yeah, the Night Stalker's been, flawless, 604, and has really just provided them everything that they've needed to catch some of these heroes, like the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, Stonebank's been, they've all been doing their jumps pretty much perfectly. Big fight. See how it kicks off here. Still, a BKB is, I think it's coming out on the Courier for focus? Yeah, it's coming out on the Courier for the Centaur, okay. See how the clash goes. Wards up.
For the high ground here, Tickles, and be able to quickly take the warding out.
Dendi walking in.
Onet trying to hold his position, hide in the pit.
Okay, that's the ulti pop. That's Dark Ascension.
Yeah, they're going to go for... See if they can burst through Force first. He's able to get the BKB off. The tether's there. Onet steps forward. He's looking towards Dendi. Dendi's able to pot the BKB. As a concoction coming crashing down on towards him. The Black Hole's there at the side. Doesn't really catch too much, but it doesn't matter. They kill the Luna off instantly anyway. Lorinov has to BKB TP out. They have to just run. But Stonebank, he's not going to get that option of Force. He's in on top with the silence and the stuns of the slows. They'll get the 3rd kill. As once again, Bait is proving that in these 5v5 situations, it's pretty much proving impossible for Tickles to try and take a team fight.
They just isolate the Luna. You can look at the damage breakdown on the fight recap, and it kind of tells the tale of like this fight. Luna can't get BKB off.
No, he didn't get BKB off at all. I thought they did have a bit of a window sort of when they dropped to half HP, but maybe they didn't. They didn't get to press it.
I mean, Storm and Centaur didn't get to do anything in the fight. Lorinov did like 2 zips, did 1,000 damage, and then had to dip out of the fight. Centaur got just focused and silenced as well too. It was just a full disengage really from Tickles. It's again and again great fights being taken from Bait to isolate this Luna. Up top. That's a pick.
It's getting a bit out of control now.
Dire's bottom tower.
It really is. I mean, Bait, they are definitely set up again to be able to look to jump the high grounds. Obviously, still tier 2s to deal with in both the mid and the bottom lane. But with the amount of time they've got on the Sages, 4 minutes, they can get a lot done. It's looking pretty scary here for Tickles.
Scary for them to kind of go anywhere outside the map. It's like the Luna's going to be the only one who can really show herself at this point. Anybody who goes outside is going to be dead with the way the map state is. All lanes pushing in. Blink now finished up on Mary. He's already landed like honestly the perfect black hole. Like let's say perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
One man.
I mean, because in that last fight, did he actually Did he get Luna on the edge, or did he?
I think it was
he
on
not
the
catch him?
outside.
You think it was outside? I don't think he got anything in that last one, right?
No, I don't think so. But this is gonna, yeah, this will seal the deal, right? He's got the zoning from his 3 tanky cores to always give him space to set up for it, so. And a shield rune on Dendi. Even tankier. (24-6). The mine's being set up in the base. However, they do not have a Tiny or a Pudge or anything along these lines, or a Magnus.
Yeah, I mean, at the least, you know, maybe they can hope for Mary kind of blinking in, going for a deep black hole, and suddenly getting completely blown up on these surprise mines. I'm sure sure Bait's going to be aware that this is being set up, and will be careful how they jump the high ground. Or at the least send some of the beefier boys in first, get Dendi in there.
Yeah, they're being cautious. Smoke. Looking for some type of angle. They'll reveal themselves though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I won't be getting anything there. Have to fall back to the base. Start to deal with the fact that the tier 4s are taking a bit of a beating now by the creeps. And the tier 2's now taken by Bait. They've got multiple options of ways they want to approach this high ground. 2 minutes on the Aegis left. Who's this first Ags going to? That Focus
That's
is
what
going
I was thinking as well too.
Probably Stonebank?
I'm thinking Stonebank as well too.
Yeah.
But not even that good. Maybe just give it a Dawn.
I mean,
then he's just stomping in the fight and he's breaking people and stuff like. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean the break could be a bit annoying, sure, for like the storm and stuff. Really heavily limits the damage. Maybe just give it to dude. Give it to Rubik. He's been getting some great steals, you know.
I don't know. We'll say whatever. The push commences. Can they stop the push? This is where Conda comes to the play.
Here we go. They're going to try and burst Focus. They'll do it the once. Stonebank is in with the jump. Over towards Lorinov. Lorinov just a BKB off. He'll get away. Round 2 here. Quick blink out from Focus. He'll be fine.
He gave it a Dendi.
Gave it to Dendi. All right, yeah.
More sensible. If there was like Ravages and stuff like that, then I would be like, yeah, I'll give it a Rubik. But there's like Eclipse and Stampede.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Nah, not like game breaking. Stampede kind of, but. Alright, poke, get the tower, getting some damage onto the range racks, reset, look to close off the map. Maybe wait to catch someone that steps outside. They are hunting. Stonebank on the prowl. The burst potential, you can see, there's definitely still there. At least a bit there from Team Tickles if someone's not careful how they walk up the high ground. That's all. I feel like that's the power, gonna be the power that we see for at least a while with the techies and with Veil and stuff like that. Just how much amp that you're putting onto these heroes that just get kaboomed. Even if you're not able to win the game or something like that, you can burst targets still. Butterfly almost done for Luna.
Definitely being cautious here, Bait.
High ground is always a thing, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, there is that techies.
Yeah.
But they are very strong, Bait. 20k lead.
But not getting weaker by any means, right? So I guess maybe that's
sure.
Also
It's easier.
like,
it's safer to play out.
They're just like, guys, we're getting so strong.
Yep.
The Stonebank's probably like, I'm still scaling immensely. I have so many items to still get. I have my talents to still get. Like, they still are scaling very hard on this lineup, so. Not really a rush.
Bottom barracks are under attack.
Stonebank with the smoke.
Oh, look at Dendi and Stonebank. Oh my God, Lorinov.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
think he's going to be okay. Hey, I tell you what as well, we're seeing the Eidolons coming. Mary's able to finish off the range racks.
Nice. And he can start taking out some of these mines. He can just send some suicidal Eidolons. Have you tried New Enigma? You're probably not, right?
No, where you sort of just spawning the Eidolons out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It feels nice. I've been seeing it more as 5 position. And now Midnight Pulse is actually lethal, which is kind of nice, but... Any other big pickups here? I'm just still shocked how poor Force is. I mean, the lanes, of course, just like, you know, the reactions and everything from Babe. This is one of the poorer games I feel like I've seen from him. On his Centaur, this game in particular. Pretty much just support now at this point.
And this time around, this melee rack should be gone.
Dies so fast, yeah.
Little fortification.
Okay. Well, that's a glyph forest. Lord Sword.
They're back in. They're gonna jump the out, and he's dead.
Oh.
Tried to go in to finish up the barracks, but they're actually able to punish him heavily for that one. They get the kill.
It's a long zip, low mana.
The rest of Bait do get out though, but yeah. Oh, Eidolon's trying to finish off the job, but backdoor protection's kicked in.
That's cute for Mary. Yeah, gotta respect the burst, the Conda, the techies. You know, it adds up very quickly. Do they not have... I mean, they have a Lotus Orb and a Glimmer, no Force Staff, and they don't have the Rubik's Shard, I guess, either for the lift throwback, so he just gets full focused. Maybe just buy a Force Sunstone on him so you can stop the chain. Because what happens there is, when you're playing versus techies, it's just the chain, right? He just, like, chain combos you with, like, all the chain stun with the blast off and all the techies' mines and everything like that, so... Just need one way to kind of break that full combo. Tickles? Get some room to go out on the map. A DD now for the Luna as well, too. Signs of life still. Even though an 18k deficit, the damage is still there for the Luna.
I wonder what the way that push went. That I do debate sort of say, well, hold on for the next Roche. I guess it's going to be up pretty soon. So, yeah, 5 seconds. So imagine we'll see Bait try and go for the next Roche once again.
Oh, if they walk into it right now, I think they can get it. They have the DD on the Luna. It's going to die in seconds. I think that Bait will be able to... Oh, I don't know. It's a tough call to make.
Yeah, on his backing away.
There.
Oh, no, he's not.
Yeah.
He's doing a bit of shopping. He's coming out. He's coming back over. He's got his next item. Then he's got a full Satanic. Yeah, Bait need to get over. They can't... You know, losing this Aegis to Tickles, that's going to give Tickles a really sort of new bit of wind under their wings and start to give them a real solid chance in this game.
They're charging in for the fight. They're smoked up. This DD. Luna's hitting hard.
So he gets the jump first. Stonebank.
Bombs to scout.
War smoke dispelled. Focus. I mean, they're going to find him. They're going to go straight on towards Focus. Focus is able to get up to the high ground. Quick retreat for now. Jump to the side. Dendy and Stonebank, they delete the techies. Take out Narman. Force. Gets back in with the jump on a Focus. And now with this beacon already used, Focus they got off. There's the jump from Mary. Is in, but immediately great zip from Lorinov. Zips across the black hole. And with the pull, he's able to cancel the black hole. Dendy, Stonebank, and Demand. And I don't know if they've got enough fire left in the tank to keep this fight going. They've got to retreat. Dendy's trying to run. But own it, Force and Lorinov chase him out. As Team Tickles, they'll take this fight.
Uh-oh, Bait. Force showed himself. They don't have buyback on him. DD Luna rips him to shreds, and a gorgeous play by Lorinov.
Yeah.
Zip through the Enigma, get
really
the pull
nice
on Black Hole to cancel, and now they get a Roche. Uh-oh. That's all they needed.
This is quite the concern here for Bait. They had a lot of momentum. They had a lot of a lead this game. The numbers are still there, 14k, but that starts to fall away pretty quickly. And the closer it gets towards even, I mean, you are the team with the Alchemist, so you don't want to be at an even net worth.
No.
Tickles start to slam this down. This is going to be a tough one for Bait to really get a hold of once again after losing their grip on this game.
Like, how could you ask for better timing there, right? The Luna gets Aviana Feather. He finishes Satanic, finds a DD, Right? Like, everything came in perfectly for the side of Tickles there. And then he just walks in and pops his glaives. And with I mean, I say DD, sorry. Amplified damage. It rips Alchemist to shreds. Honestly, Aviana Feather is such an insane item also, too. Now they have a bit of an issue of hitting him, this Luna. Even if they get on top of her, they're lacking the True Strike. He's got quite a bit of evasion. Problems now for Bait. Very quickly have ensued.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Stonebank's got to be careful. He'll TP out of this. I think they were expecting that he was around there with the way that Nam was pushing the wave out. Knew that there was a chance that he might have been baited in for going for a kill on the techies, but Stonebank plays it safe. He's back to base.
These are big pickups here for the side of Tickles. If the Holy Locket's finished up, they also get another Aviana Feather on Ducalis. Shiva's is done for
Look at this.
Lornoth.
Own it.
Mags plus Refresher. Oof.
He's going hard here. He's getting the rapier.
Is he doing it? Oh,
He
baby,
is.
let's go.
He's going to have it.
Oh, baby.
Oh, they're all in. Aegis, Rapier. They're ready to close this up. They're really ready to close this up. If this fight goes wrong for Bait, it will be game over. This Luna's destroying your base.
And Panic is going to start kicking in quick. They're going to see this Rapier. They need to react. Baby.
How long to Black Hole? 10 seconds.
Tower's going to drop fast, and then the buildings drop even faster.
Radiant structures are fortified.
This is a tough
No
call to
axe.
make it for Bait. They've got to do something.
BKB is up on Mary. So let's see the angle of the Enigma. Buildings are dying.
Oh, they're going to jump. Mary's, he just dies immediately. He just immediately dies to the damage of the Lunar. He doesn't get anything off other than the Midnight Pulse. Then he's going to go crashing forward over towards Own It, but he can't kill this Lunar. I mean, there's 2 dead. Own It. He's just ready to head up to the tier 4s.
They're doing it.
They've got to buy back. They've got to do something to stop this. There's no buyback on the Enigma. There's no Black Hole for 40 seconds. Own It's closing it up. He's got the Eclipse. Then he comes in, focuses well. They're trying to kill this Lunar. There's the grab. They'll get him once. Can they get him again? Round 2 here, but there's only 2 of them left on Bait. Either hit the
Tickles
8 and the
have done
game's over. GG is called. Tickles will take this game 1. I mean, clutch stuff there at the end. Great stuff from Own It. Had a very sort of, uninteresting mid-game. I think it's sort of like 2-2 and 3 for the majority of that one or something. And then just at the end, the calls and